Hey guys, it's nice to see all of you. I am coming to you live from my back porch. It's a beautiful day, guys. Look, big flowers have bloomed. You see? Look at that. How nice is that? It's that time of year. Those flowers look so beautiful. Alright, so I told you guys that I was going to go live at 4 o'clock to talk about this, but you're not going to believe this. I am almost an hour late right now. I wanted to just well before our newscast, but I'm almost an hour late because I fell asleep. I was exhausted. And guess what? So did my husband, who I had asked to wake me up. So yeah, we're just sleeping. We're just tired pandas. Let's see. Hi, David. Hi, Jeff. Hi, Brian. Thank you guys for joining. Thank you, Michael. And I think me falling asleep just goes to show how tired I am today after all of the crazy that was happening over the weekend and over the past week. Yes. And by week, I mean 6 weeks. So the title of this video was Weight Loss Challenge, how I lost 20 pounds in 6 weeks, and it's actually not a joke. As I was writing it, I was like, this kind of sounds like an ad, and it's not an ad. Hi Hector, hi David, hi Omar. Hi Angel. So here's the deal. I did this 6-week 20-pound challenge. I found out about it on Facebook. That is unacceptable. I was waiting all day for 4 p.m. I'm sorry if there's any truth to that statement. I'm really sorry. I honest to goodness fell asleep. I set an alarm. I don't know. I don't know what happened. And also I asked my husband just to make sure, and he fell right asleep. He's still sleeping upstairs right now. So anyway, hi. I'm getting some more people. So yeah, people are asking, how did I do it? How did this happen? So here's the deal. I joined the transformation camp. You can always check them out online. But what happened was I saw these things on Facebook. People were like, oh, lose 20 pounds in 6 weeks. And I was like, I'm not doing that. I would love to, but I thought it was just a ploy, some joke to get my money. And so whatever, I still wanted to fill it out and just fill out the questionnaire just to see what it would tell me, and that gave them my email, and then they started emailing me, and anyway, it ended up being a good thing. Veronica writes, hi Christine, that was so awesome. What challenge is it and what did you do? I'm really working on losing weight. Hi Veronica. Hey Stephanie. Oh, you're awesome. I hope things are going well in there. Hi. Creepy Steve behind you. Is he? Don't you freak me out. He could be. So anyway, how it worked was there's this challenge. It's called the Transformation Camp. Again, you can Google them online. They have different locations all over California. And they, which is really helpful for me because I have a really busy schedule, and I was like, ooh, how am I going to do this with my schedule, because my schedule is so hard, and I'm always so busy, and I feel like I never have time. Hi guys. So so anyway, it turns out that camp, how it works, okay, is 1, you have to be on a diet plan, and 2, you have to commit to working out at least 5 times a week with the transformation camp. And I think one of the reasons it worked for me was because I already was working out and already eating pretty healthy, but I would have a lot of cheat days. But I just wanted to do a little bit better, and this diet plan was so specific. It's eating every 2.5 hours, a lot of protein. They have both a vegan version and they have a non-vegan version. Goodness, Brian, the temperature out there, it's 65 degrees. I hope Steve wasn't really back there. I'm home. I'm also home right now. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Thanks, Patrick. All of the anger. No, I'm kidding. So here's the deal. Yeah, so I had to commit to working out at least 5 times a week. I worked out 6 times a week, and then sometimes like I would do an extra one at home because I knew it was going to be hard for me to lose 20 pounds. And it was like I literally like struggled every single day to lose like a pound. But sticking to the diet plan really worked. Then again, the workouts were like an hour long. Sometimes they were a little less than an hour, and they were high intensity workouts. So like a lot of just like short things for like, so like one thing for like, I don't know, like 90 seconds, and then switch, and then another thing for 90 seconds, like mountain climbers, 90 seconds, switch to kettlebell swings, switch to jumpies, switch to burpees, switch to, there was just so many different things. Hi Janelle, how are you? Thank you. Mwah. So yeah, that's what it was. So that's what the workouts were like, and they were hard, but they were always doable. And then there was the diet plan, which was eating every 2.5 hours. It was like, how did it go? It was like high protein diet, like egg whites in the morning with some oatmeal and spinach. Then there was a protein shake, which is just protein and water, after 2.5 hours later. And then it was another meal, and then protein shake, meal, protein shake, meal, protein shake, every 2.5 hours until I went to bed. And I mean, besides the egg, like it was just any like lean protein. So egg whites, chicken, fish, ground turkey. Yeah, I mean, those are all things that I was already eating. And then it was like with that, you have to have like kale or spinach or broccoli or Brussels sprouts, all things that smell really good when you're on a plane. Because I did eat that stuff once when I was on a plane. So yeah, so that's what the diet was like. So usually it was like breakfast, egg whites, like an egg white omelet with spinach. Could put some tapatio on there. I was only allowed to use like pink Himalayan salt, and then yeah. So literally it was diet and exercise, and it was really helpful for me at the camp because we were changing it up every 2 minutes to something else. And so that way I didn't get bored or didn't get too tired doing one thing. I mean, I still got tired. Also, super motivating, like working out next to someone who was also doing the challenge, whether they were like much bigger than me or not. Like it was so just motivating just to have other people doing whatever, like one more push-up, and I was like shaking my arm like, yeah, you do it, yes I can. So hi from Paris, California. Hi Andrew. Hi Giovanni. And lastly, I guess I just wanted to tell you about what else. So yeah, it was literally just work out for an hour every day for 6 out of the 7 days a week. Again, you just can do 5. I did the Camp Carson here, kind of close to the South Bay, and then I just followed that diet. During the last week, that was the hardest for me, and I wasn't down. I was down to like 12 pounds, and I needed to lose 8 in a week to get to where I am today. And that, because of that, I had to go on an emergency diet called Pelapagus. I mentioned this in the post, and Pelapagus it's tilapia and asparagus, just those 2 things, every 2.5 hours. So for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and all of the snacks in between, Pelapagus. It wasn't awful. Yes, it was. Also, I wasn't allowed to drink alcohol. That has since changed today. I'm off the challenge. I went and I totally had an IPA. I was craving alcohol so much, which was really weird for me. I think it's because there was no sugar allowed on the diet that I just really, really wanted a beer or something. So, oh hi Eddie, thanks for joining. We'll Wilfred Crespo says, just have a nutriment. Nutriment? No, I mean, it was really important also. The things that were the biggest change for me was, again, just eating every 2.5 hours. And then, and just eating as soon as I woke up in the morning. Because sometimes being so tired in the morning, like, I don't know, like, it takes me a while to, like, get awake. And I don't necessarily want to eat right away. So I might take an hour, 2 or 3 to, like, eat breakfast. Like, I'll have coffee, but not actually eat breakfast. And, like, this diet was not like that. Like, you had to eat as soon as you got up in the morning to start your metabolism and then just, like, keep going. So I remember the very beginning of the diet, I was so full all the time. I was like, how do people eat all this food? There's so much all the time. But then towards the end, like, my metabolism had kicked in so that every 2.5 hours I would actually become hungry. I'm not that hungry right now. But yeah, so this last week was Galapagos, and that was really hard for me. It's like a really, like, crazy last-minute emergency diet, and I did it. And my numbers showed it, which was really awesome. So, what do you go back to? When do I go back to work? Tomorrow. They actually called me into work today, but I have been so, and I knew that I was going to be so weak and tired today because just from everything that happened, whatchamacallit, yesterday, or just this weekend, I was so exhausted. I mean, honestly, I just fell asleep for like 3 hours and wasn't planning to. So, yeah, the diet that I was on was a safe diet. It wasn't not manageable, which is what I was scared of. Like, I can't ever do a diet where you don't eat. Like, I can't do that. I don't think that it's safe for you, and that's that. So, you're saying I deserve another vacation. I like that. Do you guys have any other questions for me about the diet? I'm trying to think if I hit everything. And I'm so sorry I'm so late, and I'm so groggy. I honestly can't believe I fell asleep. There was also on the diet, there's no fruit, or certain vegetables, and today I had corn on the cob. It was so good, because you're not allowed to have corn on the on the diet. How much is a sleep factor? So sleep was totally, like, a difficult one for me because you guys know I have a crazy schedule. It changes all of the time. Sometimes I'm working the morning shift, sometimes the afternoon, the evening. And when I'm working the morning shift, that was like the toughest week for me because I had to, I was only getting like 4 to 5 hours maybe asleep a night. Probably less than that, actually. I was so exhausted, and it was so hard for me to go to the gym after work and then go to bed. That was like such a hard week. But I'm glad that I did it. I'm glad that I forced myself through it. But sleep is really important. And, actually not getting enough sleep that week might have set me back a little bit. Because, again, I didn't lose any weight that week. Like, I just didn't lose anything. It was really depressing. I was like, I can't believe I didn't lose anything. Like, I've done everything except for get enough sleep. Oh, and you also have to drink a gallon of water a day. Like, that's what I've been, like, carting these around. You guys have seen this in my pictures. So the diet, like, says, like, you should at least get 5 hours of sleep every night or more. And there was a week that I was not able to get that. And I mean, there were also, like, life events that came up to interrupt the diet. For example, one of Steve's family members passed away, and so we had to go to a funeral, which, I had to fly to Minnesota, and I'm so glad I could attend the funeral, but that was hard trying to stick to the diet. Like, I brought some food with me, I brought protein with me so that it wasn't going to be, like, as not manageable to keep up the diet, but it was really hard, especially, like, people doing shots for this person, and I wanted to participate, so sorry, Guy, I rude to you. Oh, thanks, John. Yeah, that's just ridiculous. A 6-week challenge, well, I need to try it. Yeah, I mean, it worked for me. I don't know if it'll work for everybody, but I'm very competitive, so it worked for me. Just not only like, it was a challenge to myself to lose 20 pounds. So, and it was free in exchange for Facebook social media posting. So that was really cool. Like, I just had to change my profile picture, and I had to like update every time that I went to the gym, which is why so many of you saw me like posting, "Hey, checking in, I'm back at the gym." So there was that. As long as I stay away from junk food. Yeah, I think that there's a lot of things, like little things that you can do to help change your diet and just be healthier. And the reason I did this was because I was just out of shape. And I didn't look bad. I didn't think I looked bad. I always thought I could look better, but what woman doesn't? Hi, Randy. How are you? Yes, J school. Thanks, Hector. I appreciate it. So, but cheeseburgers are so good. They are, and actually you can have like a kale burger. And by kale burger, I mean like a turkey burger with like kale. Or spinach, like that's allowed on the diet. So no lettuce though. You can have light salsa, which was cool. And there was no cheese. There was no dairy on the diet at all. Hi Sam, how are you? Are they good? Or what good? The turkey burgers? Yeah, I mean, all food is good to me. That's part of the reason I had to go on this diet. But again, like, I just felt really out of shape. My birthday is a little bit later this month, and I just wanted, no lettuce on the diet. The greens consisted of kale, spinach, broccoli, Brussels sprouts. What else was there? Asparagus. I never want to eat again. No, I totally will eat it again. But yeah, so there was definitely some stuff that was really easy to eat. Uh-oh, somebody is coming out here. This is the guy I was mad at because he didn't wake me up to do this.
Look at the outfits that Christine can squeeze into. She hasn't been able to wear these since high school or her early college days.
Yeah, that's a true story. Thanks for bringing out my mini skirt.
It smells really good. You haven't worn it in a long time.
I know.
What you should be doing is modeling like the clothes that you can now wear, like Jared from Subway. Have you shown like your pants and how much like slack there is?
No, I haven't.
Show it. Here, look at the pants.
That's it, Catherine. I'm on a diet right now. Lost 11 pounds so far. Oh, I know. I love food so much. Okay, hold on. Steve wants to show me my...
Just look at this. Like, her pants are so loose on her now, she had to, like, roll them down.
Stop. My underwear is going to show.
Well, you never. Shouldn't be wearing underwear.
I get it.
Yeah.
Here, let me just stand up and push it around.
All right.
Okay.
Stand up. All right, quit drinking your water. You're going to get bloated again.
No.
Welcome to the channel where a woman drinks water in front of you.
No,
10 straight minutes.
But like for real, these are pants that I've like worn all the time. But
here, like pull them out, show them, do the Jared Fogle thing. Yeah. Here, wait. Yeah. See, look at that. Like these were always Christine's like go-to pants. Like when she, like they always fit her, and now they fit her too loosely.
Because they're like spandexy pants, like woohoo. But yeah, now I have to like roll them down just to keep them up.
Yeah. You should wear your skirt instead.
Yeah, I'll get there, babe.
All right.
So there you go. But yeah, I totally put on some clothes. Thank you, Jennifer. So I told that fit me today. I'm like, oh my god, I can't believe this actually fit me. Like I have these one pair of like shorts that I have not fit into. I'm pretty sure since. Well, there's one like really skinny summer I had in college, but that was it. Like since that one skinny summer in college, which was like 9 years ago. No, it was before I met Steve. So skinniest Steve has ever seen me.
Yeah, I don't know what to do.
How many pant sizes did I drop? Well, so goodness, I normally wear like, I was wearing maybe like, I don't know, my pant size is so weird. I can probably wear like a 5'6" now, and I was probably at like a 9'10" or like an 8'9". So it just kind of depends on what exactly, like what the brand is and everything. But I'm probably more like a 5'6", which is super cool. Like the shorts that I wore, they're like juniors. So it was amazing to me that I fit into them. Well done. It was a complete understatement. Thanks, JG. How Jefferson Graham asks. Hi, Jefferson. So again, for anyone who's just joining, I did the 6-week, 20-pound challenge with the transformation camp. And it's a free challenge in exchange for social media postings. Now they also take, and this is something I haven't said before, but they also take they take a deposit of your money. So it's like close to $500 that you get back, but only if you lose the 20 pounds. Yeah. So that's a lot of money. But it also like totally triggered something in my head where like if I wanted to eat something bad or like drink alcohol or something, that I was like, no, don't do it because you might not get your money back. Crystal writes, besides eating, did you exercise? Yes. There's a specific like exercise plan that the gym has for you. So you go and you work out with trainers and with some other people who are trying to, lose the weight with you. And they have a couple different options. You can do the challenge like I did, or you can just get a membership, or there's other challenges. Like I might do the hard body challenge next, or I might just get a membership because I want to stick with this gym, where you work out for an hour, at least 5 times a week. So an hour, 5 times a week. It really isn't that manageable. I personally did 6 times a week. Plus, sometimes I did extra workouts like on my own, like at home, or like go for a run or go for a hike or something. Just something extra because I knew 20 pounds was going to be hard for me. I had like just 20 to lose. Okay, Catherine writes, that's great. Good job. Oh, thank you. You look great, Christine. Keep up the good work. It's already dark here in New York. The weather, yes, it's like 65 degrees. The sky is blue. We have roses over there that are blossoming. So, where at? It's called the camp, the transformation camp. So, look it up online if you're curious. They have, one of the reasons it worked for me is because if you're doing the challenge, you don't just have to go to the one like that you started going to. You can go to any. They have some up like in Santa Clarita. They have some in Culver City. They have one in Long Beach. They have one in downtown LA. They have one like near Studio City. So there's locations like all over the place. And I could have gone to any of them. They went out in like San Bernardino. So if I ever got stuck out there, like I could go and just check in there and I could work out in the morning. They had like a 5 a.m., 6 a.m., 7 a.m. option. Or in the evening, 5 p.m., 6 p.m., 7 p.m. So, and they also had a 9 a.m. option. That was my favorite option because it like gave me time to like wake up and go. So, there you go, Crystal. You're welcome. Yeah, money is a good incentive. So they take a deposit and then they give it back to you if you hit 20 pounds, which is crazy. If it's in Phoenix, I don't know if it's in Phoenix, but I swear you can look it up online and just see. And I think you'll probably find information about the diet plan, or at least you can call. And for me, it's totally just about like just eating really clean and eating every 2.5 hours just to keep your metabolism going all day long. And it was awesome. I was never hungry. Also, I was saving money because I wasn't buying whatchamacallit. I wasn't buying food like out all of the time, which is something I was doing a lot. So, and it's important to get sleep. I honestly think that kind of set me back that 1 week where I just didn't get any sleep. I was so tired. I'm so cranky. I need sleep. So, all right, guys. Well, I don't know if any of you have any more questions for me. I don't see any more coming in. But I think that's it. And you got the surprise. Steve's here showing off how big my pants are on me. So, the graveyard shifts I've been working made me gain weight. Yeah, I know. It's really hard, especially when I was doing the morning shift, I had to wake up at 1 a.m. So hard. Waking up at 1 and then working until like 11. Sometimes I got out earlier, but like maybe 10? No. It was always like 11 or 11:30. I'd get home at like noon or 1, and then I would go to the 5 p.m. workout and then try to go to bed right after that was over. So it's hard, but like you can totally do it. it's possible, if there was a 2 p.m. time to work out, though, I would have way rather that. Hector's asked if I'll be working noon or Studio 11 tomorrow. No, tomorrow, well, yes, I am working that schedule, but I'm not going to be anchoring. I think that's your question. I am reporting tomorrow, so. All right, guys, it's been fun. I'm going to put a close to this. If you have any other questions, you can always ask on Facebook or Twitter or Instagram. I'm all over the place. And again, I want to apologize to anybody who was tuning in around 4, expecting me to do this. And I just was I fell asleep. I set an alarm. For some reason, it didn't go off. I asked my husband to wake me up, and he fell asleep too, so we were just sleeping pandas. By the way, my sister is a journalist in the Middle East, and that Jesse. Oh, thank you, Sam. I appreciate that. Reporting, I mean, sorry for not saying reporting. Oh, yeah. Yes, I should be working that shift tomorrow. Oh, you're welcome, Crystal, and good luck to you. And also it was so important to have a positive attitude about it. I was so tired sometimes, and I didn't want to go, but I just went anyway because I wanted my money back. But it was really important for me just to stay positive in my head. So thank you. I appreciate that, Eddie. For anybody who was wondering how I did this, again, it was the camp transformation. You can Google them and find some more information online. You'll probably find some stuff about their diet online as well. So they have a bunch of stuff on Facebook as well. So anyway, nice talking to you. Love you guys. Thank you for joining. And I will talk to you later. All right, bye.